Yo, what's going on out that fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on a legend and the great in this boxing game. We have the legendary Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the number one pound for pound king, the four division world champion, and the current undisputed super middleweight world champion. And then we have Juan Manuel Marquez, who is also four division world champion, one of the hottest Mexican fighters to ever lace him up, you know. And Marquez was a bad boy inside that square circle. But Marquez is also known to be hating on Canelo Alvarez, and these are facts. Now, he did an interview with Marco Vegas that was a hell of an interview. And Marco said, people ask, why do you always criticize Canelo so much? Do you hate him? Juan Marquez said, why? I'll tell you. What happened when you are the A-side fighter? You know my career, nobody ever gives me anything. It cost me a lot of work to fight. And when I see all those type of things, when you have an official challenger, when the champion does not want to fight with the official challenger, and those type of things. I know boxing is a business, but it also deserves respect as a sport, and the official challengers deserve respect as well, and that's why I do not like when people talk about if a fight is going to be hard. Tough, you say going to be hard. Tough against a fighter that is not a difficult rival, saying Bevel, because they did a lot of those things to me, Marco. I don't like that, and I don't like when they do those things to other fighters. I do not like that, and I tell you, Canelo has become better. He has become a great champion, but people are going to tell you in what place to put him. I am not going to tell you, the people will, because a lot of people want to see tough fights, fights to see who is the best, to see who is the best pound for pound or the best at the moment. Answer this, Marco. If you want to see who is the best, who needs to fight, if you want to see who's the best, who needs to fight, Marco Vega said 1 versus 2. Juan Manuel Marquez said exactly. And this is not happening in middleweight. Who was Canelo official challenge? Marco said Benavidez, explaining he was not middleweight. Juan Manuel said, but at middleweight, who was the official challenger? Triple G. But then it became Benavidez, and for some reason it did not happen, and now they put Benavidez aside because Canelo wanted to jump to 175. And then what happened to Benavidez? Many people do not like this. Canelo has shown to be a great fighter, though. He has become better. So now that he is good, in order for me to demonstrate that I am great, I need to fight with another great fighter. So a lot of things with boxing are a business, right? A big business. So what Marquez is saying is, okay, Canelo Alvarez is getting opportunities against fighters and challengers that aren't very challenging for Canelo Alvarez. And he says styles make fights. So when you're looking at the Dimitri Bivol fight, he got Canelo knocking him out between the 8th and the 9th round. And Marquez is saying that Dimitri Bivol is a come-forward fighter. He's not a technical smart fighter, which is a lie. You know what I mean? Dimitri Bivol is a technical fighter. He's not a come-forward fighter like that. And then Marquez said, who does Canelo Alvarez have problems with? Right? He said, no, he said, who do Canelo have the more success with? So he said Canelo Alvarez has more success against come-forward fighters. I want y'all to hear me and listen to me well. Juan Manuel Marquez said Canelo Alvarez has success with come-forward fighters, right? And then he said you have the most trouble with the fighters that can, box and move around the rings and things of that nature. But then when they asked him who do you want to see him fight, he said David Benavidez would be a tough challenge for Canelo Alvarez. Well, last time I checked, David Benavidez is a come-forward fighter. Am I right or am I wrong? Now, I like Juan Manuel Marquez. He's a hell of a champion, bro. I'm a fan of his. I like his style inside the ring. He's a great counterpuncher. Knocked out Manny Pacquiao, gets all his credit. But somewhere down the line, Juan Manuel Marquez is jealous of Canelo because of Canelo Alvarez's position. Juan Manuel Marquez has never been an A-side to the extent to where he can control the boxing game. But Canelo Alvarez is the A-side, and Canelo Alvarez is controlling the boxing game. And I feel like Juan Manuel Marquez feeling some type of way about that. He feel like Canelo Alvarez gets soft touches. He feel like Canelo Alvarez don't fight the fighters at the weight classes that he should fight him at. He want to take them to catch weights and things of that nature, which is not true, right? But Canelo Alvarez also fight the best of the best in the division, and he's been fighting the best of the best in the division. So Marquez, for some reason, everybody, he has a disdain for Canelo Alvarez that, it's a little jealousy there. It's a little jealousy there. He respects him as a Mexican fighter. He respects him as a warrior getting inside that square circle. But it's still a little jealousy there with Marquez, fam. Eric Morales put Marquez out there on the spot. I'm gonna make a video on that. Shouts out to my dog Leo, man. Leo, thank you so much on the ones and twos for the translation. So I got some, news on Eric Morales putting Marquez on the spot that he had help in this boxing game because Marquez like to play victim a little bit. Marquez was playing victims where he felt like he had to go through a tough stretch and nobody helped him out in the boxing game and he had nothing easy and everything he had to get was so hard. But Canelo come along and Canelo just got it easy. No, Canelo earned his way to get what he want. Canelo earned his way to be the top dog, the top shotter. You feel me? So Marquez got to chill out with all that bullshit. Stop every time Canelo got to fight, got to say something critical about this man fight. Just enjoy the fight as a world championship bout, right? Canelo's going up fighting another man for his championship at the 175-pound division. You saying that he's not that good? Come on, man, cut it out. Cut it out. Canelo's going to fight another man in his division for his world title. Period. It gets no better than that when you talk about the best versus the best. People like to try to shit on Canelo Alvarez, but he's going to another man division fighting for his world title. You understand what I'm saying? Marquez, you did have help on the way. Eric Morales put that out there, bro. You fought for vacant titles, you fought for interim titles, and, people put you in position as well. So let's stop throwing shots and shade at Canelo Alvarez, fam. People got to start looking at Canelo and giving him credit for what he is doing inside the ring and the history he is making. Because at the end of the day, Canelo is working his way to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. And he's going to achieve that goal. He's going to achieve it. Like Marquez said, it's going to be up to the fans to put it out there. But the fans are going to agree when it's all said and done. Canelo has 6 or 7 more years left. And in that time frame, he will have fought the fighters that people wanted to see him fight. And he's already fought some of the fighters that people wanted to see him fight. So we got to stop like Canelo just avoiding all the tough fights and this, that, and the third. Because one moment y'all saying, oh, the boxing style is the style to give him all the problems, this, that, and third. He go out there and knock them motherfuckers out. Then it's the come forward style that's going to give him the toughest fights. And then when you go out there and beat their ass, oh, that's the style that's most convenient for Canelo, so he's going to pick that style. Which is it, bro? Which is it at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Canelo can't win or lose when it comes to this boxing game, but it's not going to deteriorate him from going out there doing what he got to do to build his legacy, to become the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, one of the greatest to ever lace him up. The fighters that he's fighting are undefeated world champions at the end of the day, and nobody can take that away from him, not even you, Marquez. Not even you, bro. So you have to bow down and get this man his credit sooner or later, fam. I know what you're feeling. You're a Mexican fighter. You feel like you're not getting the respect and the credit that you deserve. Because that's all I see coming from Marquez. He feel like he's not getting the credit and the respect that he's deserved. And he's hearing Canelo name out there and Canelo doing things, that he feel like, oh, he done, or maybe more. And he feel like he should be getting the same praises and be put in the same category. But it's not the same, bro. It's really not the same. Canelo's doing things different than Juan Manuel Marquez. Of course, Juan Manuel Marquez knocked out Manny Pacquiao. You get all the credit for that. You go down as a great, and you're going to be a Hall of Fame fighter. But Canelo Alvarez is a different style. He bring a different excitement. He bring a way bigger crowd. Of course, you was a Mexican, but Canelo bring a way bigger crowd. And Canelo just got the youth on his side, Marquez, bro. You have to respect that. You have to get Canelo Alvarez's credit. You got to stop the hate, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's still hate. You're trying to get credit on the low, but at the end of the day, it's still hate, because you and Nacho Bernstein be saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all cool with Oscar De La Hoya. So I'm not going to let shit pass. So at the end of the day, give Canelo Alvarez his just due. Give him the credit that he deserves. Respect that man and what he's doing in the boxing game, because he's doing history and he's making his own legacy on his own, and he's doing it the Canelo way. And y'all motherfuckers are pissed off that Canelo is doing it the Canelo way, and he ain't bowing down, and he ain't kissing no ass, and he ain't sitting up here trying to apologize for what he's doing. He's being bold, and he's telling y'all, fuck y'all, I'm doing it my way, and I can respect that, bro. Shouts out to Canelo. Guard her Saturday, Canelo. Make more history. Make these motherfuckers even madder. And continue your journey to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace them up. And that's it at the end of the day. Until then, it's your boy Monty. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.